We have it for a month.
For a month.
I mean, we've talked about wanting to keep this space. I mean, I don't know if we could actually do this, but...
You got 1 month to transform Japantown.
Yeah, there you go.
Alexander?
Nice to meet you.
Junho?
Yes.
Okay, so please tell us, what's the story?
This mandala is designed by Nancy Hong, and it was inspired
The light
by...
is better this way, yeah.
Sure. It was inspired by the fact that the future of Japantown is a little bit unsure right now. Like the mall has been sold off to a company called 3D about 7 years ago, and so they'll probably redevelop it or do something with it, and so there's a lot of changes to come. But in any case, in the meanwhile, several artists got together and we were hoping to celebrate the 108-year history of Japantown, and this mandala is part of that. We went to different community centers like senior homes, preschools, and all these different community spaces around the area, and asked people to contribute artwork that we then included in the mandala. So there's cards here around the edges, some seniors, there's the little people created by the preschoolers.
They're very cute, yeah.
Yeah, and there's also photos that have been donated by families who have been here in Japantown, Western Edition area for a long time.
I see some nice historical pictures, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any pictures from your family or no?
I actually grew up in Koreatown, Washington.
In Koreatown?
Yes.
Do you have Japanese ancestors or more Korean ancestors?
No, I'm full Korean.
Full Korean. But you care about Japantown here as well, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, growing up in Koreatown in Washington is kind of lost a lot of its vibrancy. Its economy is on a downturn. And so
DC, Washington DC?
No, Washington State.
Washington State. Is Seattle itself, or where is it?
Tacoma, Washington.
I see.
Yeah, South Tacoma. And
so it also went through some
I've seen a lot of my friends' family stores go away, and my own parents' stores, in fact, and seeing all that stuff disappear. It's really sad.
Yeah, it is.
Painful. So I know the importance of a community space like that, but also the pain of losing that. So it's been really wonderful to have Japantown here. There's a lot of Koreans around here too, so I have that community, and also the Japanese community here is also very welcoming, and have brought me in with open arms.
So that's great. Yeah, they're very welcoming, right?
Yeah.
So what's the initiative though, outside of showing this issue? Are people doing anything to bring more authentic or Japanese culture or Korean culture here to Japantown, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think festivals like the festivals that's going on right now, Matsuri, those sort of events definitely inspire us to think about traditions and rituals and keep doing them. Also, in terms of this project, we're hoping to inspire more conversation around what Japantown is and the experience of living here, and we want people to think about what's so special about this place and this community, and so we're asking people to contribute to our pagoda here and say what's most important about Japantown to them, or wishes for Japantown's future.
What kind of places would you like to appear? Any kind of particular museums or play particular Japanese-related stores or events, more different type of events? Any ideas?
What kind of things would I like to see?
Yeah. What are people talking about? Outside of saying Japantown is interesting, let's keep the culture. What about opening new things, bringing up culture, J-pop, maybe more J-pop festival that we have every year, which is marvelous, I think.
Right.
They started bringing more and more authentic. I remember I spoke to the director of the New People place, and I said, we need more Japanese authentic artists here and performers, and they started bringing people from Japan, which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
Any other ideas, or what else?
Well, people have been saying that they actually love this space. This space hasn't existed like this before.
This one?
Yeah.
There was some store
or
a
nightclub, I think.
Yeah. So I'm surprised to see it open, and suddenly we have all this here, and it's nice. So it's open now?
We have it for a month.
For a month.
I mean, we've talked about wanting to keep this space. I mean, I don't know if we could actually do this, but but
You got 1 month to transform Japantown.
yeah, very true. At least this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to like keep bringing in other artists to contribute their own work and keep bringing in a crowd, keep bringing in the community, like come to this space and like drive dialogue about Japantown.
So regarding specific, it's still in the air, right? It's not easy.
Yeah.
What people are discussing. Stores, places, theater, Japan, I don't know, more.
Yeah.
What,
I
nothing.
mean, there's so much great stuff here
Yeah.
already. And,
Yeah.
I think, you know, I don't think it'll. It's a hard question.
I know, it's not easy, yeah. And so you're a part of a particular group, or you're just part of a group of artists? What's the name of the group?
Yeah, so the whole project's called Sweet J-Town.
Sweet J-Town.
Yeah, it's directed by Brenda, Wong, Aoki, and Marissa. They are part of First Voice, which is a non-profit arts performance group. And they're directing the whole thing. And then me and 7 other young artists, we're called the J-Tels. We're helping make this all happen. And we're doing our own artwork too. Like I'm doing a film series tonight and next weekend.
What kind of film series?
I'm curating a film series, films made by all Asians.
Yeah.
For instance, tonight we'll be featuring 3 Bay Area filmmakers, and they'll be here tonight to share their films. And
what are the names of the movies? Do you remember?
First one's called Departing by Junho, and it's about a Chinese American woman who grows up in North Carolina, and she's a second-gen Chinese American. And her family had a Chinese restaurant, so she just kind of reflects back on that experience. And then the second one is about, it's called Mrs. Judo by Yuriko. And it's about, the main character is the highest ranking woman in judo.
In Japan, right?
Yeah, she was the first, I think maybe only woman to become a 10th degree judo grandmaster.
Oh, wow.
And the last film is by Jim Choi. It's called Changing Season. On the Matsumoto family farm, and it's about a woman who goes back home to take over her family farm.
In Japan?
No, here in the Bay, actually.
In the Bay.
So her father has a peach farm.
Oh.
Father and mother, they run a peach farm.
Yeah.
And she goes back to like kind of pick up the trade, and she wants to eventually take over. And so it kind of follows that.
Yeah.
Her going back and starting to like take up the farm.
I see. Are you making any movies yourself or any video? Or?
Yeah, actually, there's a film over there that I made.
That's the one made by you?
That's actually, it's documenting the process of making the mandala and collecting prayers for the pagoda.
I'll go take a look in a minute then.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.